Let's be honest. Every golfer wants more distance. Whether you're trying to keep up with your buddies or just want to hit one less club into every green, gaining 10 extra yards can change your game. But here's the thing. You don't need a new driver, a gym membership, or a miracle swing tip. In this video, I'm breaking down the easiest, most reliable ways to add 10 yards to your drives. No gimmicks, no nonsense, just real results you can see the next time you tee it up. Why 10 yards matters. Before we get into the how, let's talk about why 10 yards is such a big deal. Shorter approach shots. 10 more yards off the tee means you're hitting a shorter club into the green, which means more greens in regulation and more birdie chances. Confidence. Outdriving your buddies, or at least keeping up, feels great and takes pressure off your next shot. Scoring. Studies show that every 10 yards you add off the tee can lower your scoring average by up to a stroke per round. The number one easiest way, tee height and ball position. You don't need to overhaul your swing to gain distance. The fastest, easiest way to pick up 10 yards is to optimize your tee height and ball position. Tee height. The science. Teeing the ball higher encourages an upward angle of attack, which increases launch angle and reduces spin, both key for distance. How to do it? Tee the ball so half of it sits above the top edge of your driver when the club is resting on the ground. Why it works. A higher tee lets you hit up on the ball, launching it higher with less spin. This is exactly what you see the pros do. Ball position. The science. Placing the ball forward in your stance, just inside your lead heel, helps you catch the ball on the upswing. How to do it. Set up with your feet shoulder width apart and the ball just inside your left heel for righties. Why it works. This promotes an upward strike, maximizing carry and roll. The power of launch angle and spin. Let's get a little technical for a second. The two biggest factors in distance are launch angle and spin rate. Launch angle, the angle the ball leaves the club face. Higher launch, within reason, equals more carry. Spin rate, too much spin equals ballooning, short shots. Too little spin equals knuckleballs that fall out of the sky. The sweet spot is usually 2,000 to 3,000 revolutions per minute for most amateurs. Key point. Teeing it higher and moving the ball forward increases launch and lowers spin, giving you the perfect recipe for more distance. The upward strike secret. Most amateurs hit down or level on the ball with their driver, robbing themselves of distance. The pros, they hit up. How to practice. Place a head cover or small object a few inches in front of your ball on the target line. Try to miss it on your follow-through. This encourages an upward angle of attack. What to feel. Feel like you're sweeping the ball off the tee, not chopping down on it. Result. More launch, less spin, and easy extra yards. Optimize your setup for power. A few small tweaks to your setup can unlock more distance without changing your swing. Wider stance. A slightly wider stance gives you a more stable base and lets you turn more. Tilt your spine. Tilt your upper body slightly away from the target at address. This helps you hit up on the ball. Relax your grip. Tension kills speed. Hold the club firmly but not tightly. Think 5 out of 10 on the grip pressure scale. Let your hips turn. Don't restrict your backswing. Let your hips and shoulders turn fully for more coil and power. Use the right ball for your swing. Not all golf balls are created equal. If you're using a high-spin softball with a slower swing speed, you might be losing distance. Low compression balls. If your swing speed is under 95 miles per hour, try a lower compression ball. It compresses more easily and launches higher. Distance balls. Some balls are designed for maximum carry and roll. They might not spin as much around the greens, but they'll help you off the tee. Check the box. Look for balls labeled distance or low spin if you want more yards. The role of shaft flex and loft. If you're still not getting the distance you want, check your equipment. Shaft flex. If your shaft is too stiff for your swing speed, you'll lose distance. Most average golfers do better with a regular or even senior flex. Driver loft. More loft can actually mean more distance for most players. Don't be afraid to try a 10.5 or 12-degree driver if you're struggling to get the ball airborne. Get fit. A quick session with a club fitter can make sure your driver matches your swing. Don't forget fitness and flexibility. You don't need to be a gym rat, but a little flexibility and strength go a long way. Stretch. Loosen up your shoulders, hips, and back before you play. Core strength. A strong core helps you rotate and generate speed. Simple drills. Try medicine ball throws or resistance band rotations to build golf-specific power. The free distance boosters. Here are a few more easy ways to pick up yards. No lessons or new gear required. Swing smooth, not hard. Most golfers lose distance by overswinging. A smooth, balanced swing creates more speed than a wild lash. Finish your swing. Hold your finish with your chest facing the target. If you're falling off balance, you're losing power. Use the wind, downwind, tee it higher and let it fly. Into the wind, tee it lower and swing easy. Play in warm weather. The ball flies farther when it's hot. If you want to see your longest drives, play in July, not January. If these tips are making you rethink your setup and itching to try them on the range, hit that subscribe button right now and tap the bell icon so you don't miss future videos that break down golf's best secrets in plain English. I'm here to help you play better golf and actually enjoy the game, not just chase distance for the sake of it. Drop a comment below telling me how many yards you want to gain this season. I read every comment and want to hear your goals. Now let's wrap up with a few mistakes to avoid when chasing more distance. Mistakes to avoid when chasing distance. Swinging out of your shoes. More effort doesn't always mean more speed. Overswinging leads to mishits and lost distance. Ignoring accuracy. 10 more yards is useless if you're in the trees. Focus on hitting fairways first. Chasing gimmicks. Miracle tees, illegal balls, or distance gadgets rarely deliver. Stick to proven fundamentals. Neglecting short game. Don't sacrifice your chipping and putting practice just to hit it farther. Scoring happens around the green. The real secret, consistency over power. The easiest way to gain 10 yards is to make solid center-face contact more often. A well-struck drive with your current swing will almost always go farther than a mishit with a power swing. Find your sweet spot. Use foot spray or impact tape to see where you're hitting the face. Adjust your setup until you're hitting the center. Repeatable routine. Build a pre-shot routine that helps you set up the same way every time. Track your progress. Use a launch monitor or rangefinder to measure your drives and see what works. Why 10 yards is just the beginning. Once you start making these small changes, you might find you're gaining more than 10 yards. The best part? These are all things you can do today. No lessons, no new clubs, just smarter golf. Confidence. Hitting it farther makes every hole feel shorter and every round more fun. Momentum. When you see results, you'll want to keep improving. That's how you build a better game, one drive at a time. Conclusion. So there you have it, the easiest way to gain 10 yards, explained in plain English. Tee it higher, move the ball forward, swing up, and make solid contact. Add in a few setup tweaks, the right ball, and a little fitness, and you'll be out driving your buddies in no time. Remember, it's not about swinging harder, it's about swinging smarter. Hit that like button if you're ready to add distance to your game, and I'll see you on the course.